Hello everyone, how are you all doing today? Welcome back to my channel. I am Stacy. Just gonna get right into it. Motivational Mondays, what I'm gonna call this one today. As you all know, well, you might not know what Monday this is. It is August 21st, 2017. Today was solar eclipse. We had the total solar eclipse on today. So today, just a lot of things has been going on leading up to this day. And today it was kind of weird when the I don't know how many of you was able to witness the solar eclipse, but when it started changing, it's like it had like a weird look outside that actually felt really weird to my eyes, and my daughter was saying the same thing when she came in. But it's very interesting. It didn't get completely dark where we were, but it got dark, but it wasn't like the pitch dark that, you know, places that had the 100% totality. So it didn't get like that, but it still was interesting. And I opened the door so that I can hear the different, you know, animals, because they were saying that the solar eclipse, it doesn't just, you know, it's something beautiful to see, but it really does affect the animals and their habits, because, you know, when they get dark, certain things start happening with the different animals. And one thing that they were saying, you know, that as it gets dark, you'll start hearing birds chirp and do they evening singing, so to speak, preparing for nighttime. And then you'll start hearing crickets and frogs, and what, I'm in the country, the frogs and stuff like that. And believe it or not, that really did happen. That's what I was more interested in, because I kind of figured that I wasn't going to be able to see the total, you know, it wasn't going to get completely dark, but I was more interested in, I wanted to hear the sounds, because I'm more moved by what I hear as opposed to what I guess in that sense, because it kind of like stamps an image in your head that you can identify with even when you can't see anything. But anyway, as it got darker, I heard the birds started flying around as it started getting darker and darker, and then I start hearing them sing, then I start hearing frogs make noise, and I start hearing the crickets. So that was really neat to me, but it was even neater the fact that once I looked out, it's like it had this crazy haze, and it felt weird. I can't really explain. It just felt weird. It just felt like something weird was in the air, so to speak. But anyway, leading up, I just had to say that, you know, so you know what day it is or whatever. But that was very neat all in itself. So I know there's going to be a lot of nice stories I'm going to hear about the people that did, you know, that will show up on social media, where people, for those that did experience the 100% totality. But moving right along, I want to talk about, on this beautiful Monday, this spectacular Monday. It was an interesting Monday, to say the least. But I want to talk about, there was something that has basically been taking place. It started on Saturday, because yeah, it's been 3 days in a row. It's just been crazy stuff. And sometimes I think we forget that when you're doing something that is positive, when you're trying to be a positive force, you're going to get opposition. You're going to get, things are going to come up against you, and it can become frustrating. And yes, as a human being, you do kind of get lost in it, but you can't stay lost. Yes, you can react. Sometimes, you know, there's some things that you don't have, that you can't actually ignore, but then there are some things that does get reactions out of you. And but we're not gonna get all off subject. I just want to simply say there some things that's going on, and it was starting to kind of affect me a little bit, because I am a very compassionate person, and as I was saying to someone today, I really make a conscious effort not to offend people, not to hurt people, not to do things that will put a person in a unhappy state, you know, because I feel like life is so full of other things that goes on, that I don't want to be that person that add to your pile of whatever you got going on. Whatever you might have, you know, whatever stress, I don't want to be that person that adds to it. So I'm a person that I really do intentionally try to be a helping person, a happy person, a person that shows happiness, gives happiness, try to help wherever I can. So when I really don't try to do anything to people. So when things are done to me, I was explaining to this person, I take it so personal. And they were saying they're the exact same way. Same thing with them. And I'm like, you know what? I knew I was going to get some opposition in everything that I'm doing, because I know that there's a purpose in what's going on. I know that, you know, I look at the people that have attached themselves to me through YouTube, and sorry about that, I'm back. But there was something that has been taking place basically all weekend, and I was getting extremely frustrated. Okay, y'all, I'm sorry, my lovely grandbabies. But like I was saying, it was some things that was taking place, that's been taking place basically all weekend. It kind of got me a little frustrated. But it was something that my son Michael, the one that's always popping up in our backgrounds, you know, coming in my room, diving on the bed, acting silly, doing his little pop-ups and, you know, that kind of stuff. It was something that he said to me. And that's going to be that has really gotten me through today. It got me through yesterday, and it's getting me through today. And I said, I'm going to actually put that on a sticky and put it on my wall, and I'm gonna start I'm gonna go back to what I used to do. I used to, anything that was motivational, I would write it on the index card or on a sticky, and I would make more than one copy. Like one saying, I might make it I might do 3 stickies for that one saying, and I put one by my bed, one in the bathroom on the mirror, and one down by my work desk. And that's what I said I'm going to have to start back doing, because I like to have, you have to have positive reinforcements throughout your day, because there's always going to be something. But the statement that was made was, he said to me, after he asked me what was wrong, and I told him, and he simply looked at me and said, Mama, trust the process. And that stuck with me all night last night, and it has been even on this morning with, you know, something yet again happening. I had to keep saying, Lord, I trust the process, because a lot of times we have a goal, we've been set a goal, or we're trying to do something, and then all these other extra things that were unexpected will come up and get in the way. You know, and you're supposed to be prepared for the unexpected. Be ye also ready. You're always supposed to be ready for something. And sometimes I think we forget that just because we're doing good, or we're trying to do the right thing, or trying to do good, that doesn't mean other people have the same intention. And with that being said, trusting the process. And it might seem like I'm going into a different direction with this, because I'm going to say it the way I feel it. And this is what I had to say to myself on today. Okay, here it is. I'm trying to do something good. I'm trying to do something positive, because it's in me to do it. And I have met some wonderful people through YouTube, as well as through other social media sites. But when I tell you, it's like, yes, have I had to come up against the adversary? Absolutely. But I love what my son said to me. Trust the process. It doesn't matter what you're going through. Trust the process. Yes, it's uncomfortable. Yes, this was not expected. No, I was not expecting for this to happen. But trust the process, because if it happens, it's something that you need to learn from it. So instead of getting upset, instead of getting frustrated, instead of throwing in the towel, which is what the adversary, the enemy wants you to do, and people want you to do. No, that should be your ammunition to push even harder. Okay, if I know for a fact I'm doing this, this, and this, and I know I'm being positive, but then all this negativity is coming at me, that must mean that it's going, I must be closer than I think to the victory. I must be closer to the wind that I think I am. So yes, of course things are going to come at me, but I can't give up. Yes, I'm getting frustrated, but you know what, Stacey, you can't give up. Yes, it's irritating, and it sometimes make you want to say, you know what, I'm done. I don't have time for this. I got so much other stuff I can be doing. I'm not going to keep going through this. For what reason, I don't know. But then I had to go and say, but Stacey, there's a purpose in this. This is not just to be doing something. There is a purpose, and I truly feel there is a mandate that is taken, that has been put in my life and placed before me. And I might have started out just trying to taking them, mama, get you, people want to hear from you. Go ahead and get a YouTube. But as I did it and I began to be who I am, yes, I love to goof off and act silly and do all those things. That's what I do, because I purposely place in my heart and in my mind every day when I wake up, I'm going to have a good day. Now, does it always be a wonderful day? Absolutely not. But it's a day that I'll never get back. And so, yes, I do try to get all that I can. And what I'm saying for anybody that's listening and that's that far into this video, don't give up. Are you going to have obstacles? Are hurdles going to jump and being put in your way? Stumbling blocks? Absolutely. That's a part of life. But this is why I'm always saying to people, surround yourself with people that are going to push you into your destiny. Surround yourself with people that's going to celebrate you and celebrate what you're doing, and that's going to speak life into you, and that's not people that will not let you give up, people that will not give up on you, people that refuse to give up on you, and people that will refuse to allow you to give up on yourself or give up on a situation. A lot of times when things start getting hard, we get to the point that we don't want to be uncomfortable. It's okay to be uncomfortable. Push through whatever you're going through. Push through whatever it is you're going through. Understand, you're going to get uncomfortable. It's going to get uncomfortable. And it might be for a minute. But in the process of the uncomfortableness, learn what it is to learn in that, so that you can teach the next person, that you can look, okay, you know what, I went through that exact same thing, but this is what I did to get through it. And I guarantee you, if you apply some of the principles, you'll get through it too. We'll figure this thing out together. And that is where I'm at on this day that I call my Motivational Monday. I have been having to speak life, because I'm like, you know what, Stacey, it's a purpose, it's a reason, and it is the season for what is taking place on your YouTube. Yes, on days that you want to have fun, you have fun. But when you got to say something, you say it. You are helping people. And in the process of me helping you, I'm helping myself. Because when you all reach out to me through emails, through DMs, and all these other messaging avenues that you reach out to me, and here it is, you've never met me, but you something about what I said, you want to let me know that I made a difference. All I can do is say, God, I thank you, because you know what, that's what I want to do. I want to be a help, not a hindrance. I want to be a help. So the same thing that Michael said to me, I'm saying to y'all now. Trust the process. You might not understand it. Some things that might be going on, it's not for you to understand, but it's for you to trust the process, because I guarantee you it is preparing you for something. And you never know what you can go through and what you can withstand if you don't go through anything. Anytime I'm going through something, it makes me tap down a little bit deeper. It makes me sit and get in my quiet place and begin to meditate on things. And it helps me to regroup. Because sometimes we can kind of get out of whack a little bit. It helps me to regroup, get refocused, revitalized, renewed. And then I can continue to do what it is that I'm trying to do. Because at the end of the day, I control my life. There are things that's uncontrollable that takes place, but I control how I handle them. And that's what this life to me is, an everyday lesson. You should learn something every day, and I'm still learning. But what I'm saying to you all is whatever it is that you're trying to do, trust the process. A lot of times things begin to happen in the beginning, because if you can kill the vision, you ain't got to worry about the process. If the vision can be killed in the beginning, then you don't have to, nobody have to worry about the success or the process or the end product. Because if you don't even, if the vision is killed up here before you even get it on paper, hey, you're already lost. So what I'm saying is, whatever you're going through, and we're all going through something, trust me, each and every one of us is going through something. But whatever you're going through, trust the process. That's all I can say, is trust the process. Because I guarantee you, whatever it is working for your good. Be blessed. I love you. Please thumbs up this video. Subscribe if you haven't. Leave your comments down below. It might take me a minute to get to them, because it's so much now that's starting to go on. And like I said, a lot of people are reaching out to me outside of here. And I'm trying to respond, but I don't just quickly respond to certain things, because I have to make sure that I am in a place where I can say what needs to be said, and I'm not just giving my emotions. But I love you all. I love you. I love you. And I thank you for your love and your support. Keep pushing me. Keep encouraging me as I do the same for you. And I guarantee you, we all will come out as winners. I love you guys. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. Enjoy the rest of this solar eclipse Monday. Be blessed.